Alright, so we're doing some relatable content today. If you hear stuff in the background, that's my baby monitor, because I'm downstairs and Lady's upstairs, but I'm going to be down here for a while, as you can see. I'm just putting my hair in twists. I don't think you guys have seen my natural hair in a while. If you've been following my channel, you know I've been growing out my hair for like 3 years now. And usually I don't do my own hair. I pay Kentoyia, who's my stylist. Her information is always down in the description box. Her business is located in Saginaw, Michigan. She also has an online store now, so I'm going to update my description box to put that in there too, because her products are bomb. Anyway, I wasn't able to get an appointment until 2 weeks from now, but my braids, my foundation braids, had already been in for 5 weeks, and the weather is getting warmer and I'm a sweater, so I wanted to maintain my hair health. And I know how to do my hair, it's just I don't have the patience, so that's why I pay someone else to do it, but I didn't have a choice this time around, so that's where we're at today. So, very relatable content. Mom doing her hair, monitoring her kid. Anyway, so what I'm using is, I washed my hair yesterday, and then I slept in my conditioner, because I don't have a dryer. I need to invest in one. But I don't really have that kind of life where I can just sit really and sit under a dryer for 20 to 45 minutes to deep condition, because I have low porosity hair. So it's recommended that I deep condition because my cuticle is very tightly closed, so heat allows it to open up and allows my hair to absorb the moisture. Anyway, so yeah, I don't have that kind of life. So I usually sleep in my conditioner with 2 plastic bags, and then a headscarf and my bonnet, because I'm a rough sleeper. So I double tie my hair up, because it will fall off in the middle of the night, and then I get conditioner all over my pillows, and that's just a big mess in the morning. Not to mention, it causes a lot of breakouts on the perimeter of my head if I sleep in that, because my skin is really sensitive. So for shampoo, I use the Melanin Hair Care African Black Soap or apple cider vinegar. I'll leave it down below in the description box. You know what it is. It's brown, and it's supposed to obviously cleanse your scalp like shampoo does, but it's also supposed to keep your hair or your natural oils in your hair, so it's not stripping. But since I had my braids in for 5 weeks, I also used a clarifying shampoo from Pattern Beauty. I've never used Pattern Beauty's shampoos before, but I liked it. It didn't feel stripping or drying on my hair, but I'm not going to be using that very often because it is a clarifying shampoo. So, just whenever I wash my hair. But I don't foresee me washing my own hair very much this summer. I was just lazy and didn't make an appointment on time. Cantoya is very busy. Girls got clients, so I was just being lazy and didn't book 2 appointments ahead of time like I usually do. I don't know why. So I did this to myself. But I figured I could just make a video out of it. I also have my water bottle somewhere. Oh, here it is. To keep my hair wet. I have low porosity hair, so it doesn't dry out super quickly. It stays wet for a while because the water just, stays on top of it. But just in case I'm down here for a minute, I haven't done my natural hair by myself in a good, I think, with this length, ever. I don't think. Yeah. Because, if you have been following me, or if you know me in real life, my hair has been so many different lengths, so many different colors. Then I got into the wig game. Then I got pregnant and lost my edges. And then I started this hair journey that I'm on now. Because I'm not one of those people that's super attached to their hair. But if I'm going to have hair, it's going to look good kind of thing. But at any point where this becomes too much for me, I'm just going to cut it all off, which is once again why I pay someone else to do my hair. Because if it were up to me, like if I had to do this every, 2 to 3 weeks, like a wash day, and it is a wash day for me because I have to section out my hair because it gets very tangled, then I would probably cut it all off and be bald-headed. But Kentoya is a miracle worker, let me tell you. Like, just go back and look at my Instagram, girl. Like, you will see where I was compared to where I am now as far as hair health. Oh, and then for my, the leave-in that I'm using this Miel leave-in conditioner, the pomegranate and honey. And then I'm sealing it with the Melanin Multi-Use Oil. And then after I'm done, I'm going to put what's left of my growth serum from Kentoya on my scalp, because that stuff works. I'm probably not going to film this whole thing because I'm going to be down here for like a good 40 minutes probably. I don't think you guys want to be watching me twist up my hair for 40 minutes, but like I said, I just realized, you know, I'm down here doing my hair, so I might as well film it because I don't think I filmed a video like this before. And I do look busted, you know, this is real life. And since I had my hair up in like clips last night, I did not sleep so well. Like, I'm not one of those people that can sleep in rollers. I know there's a lot of people out there that, you know, have really fluffy, pretty hair because, you know, they sleep in their rollers or they sleep in these like little plastic things that you slide your hair through, and then, you know, when you take it off, it gives you ringlets. I'm like a princess in a pea kind of girl. Like, my bed is very tall and I have a mattress pad and all that jazz. Like, I can't just sleep anywhere or sleep any kind of way. And I've always been like that, I think. So sleeping in rollers is not a vibe for me. Now, when it comes to these twist outs, I'm not trying to do perfect parts. I'm just trying to get it done. And it's the weekend, it's Saturday, so I'm going to have more time to do whatever I want, you know, over the weekend than during the weekday. So I just want to keep my hair in a stretched state, so it doesn't get tangled. I'm doing for a trim. I can feel it at the ends. I do have an appointment. I do have a hair appointment on the 13th, Friday the 13th. So I'll be getting my hair done then. I actually scheduled it to be bleached, but now that I'm feeling my hair and I can like see like the length and stuff, like, do I really want to compromise my hair health for some color? I haven't decided, because I love color. I mean, I like my dark hair, woo woo woo, I love it and all that jazz, but I also like color, which is why I wear so many wigs, because when I wear wigs, I don't have to do anything to my natural hair as far as color and chemicals. You know, I just do it to the wig, but we're about to be in summer, and I can't be wearing wigs when it's 90 degrees outside. Like, that's just not my journey. So, your lady upstairs singing. There we go. Right, but do you see? Like, how cute. I mean, how cute. Leave down below in the comment section if you're on a hair journey and how you're coping with it, because I am 100% aware not everyone can go get their hair done by somebody. Oh, and I should probably preface that by, like, I am not one of those 2-week girls, because when I was growing up, my mother was very, very much so into her hair. Like, every 2 weeks, she would go get a blowout and a silk press kind of thing, you know, or she would, you know, do it herself and just put in rollers, but her hair was always done, right? Obviously, I don't take after my mother. Because when I cut my hair the first time, she was like, oh, man, why would you do that? You know? But, yeah, but she was one of those people. And I am not one of those people. No shade to those people, but once again, I don't have that time. I don't have that kind of time to be carving out for myself. I wish I did. Don't get it twisted. I wish I did, but At this point in my life, I don't. So I go to Kentoyia once a month. Now, since it's going to be summertime, I'm going to have to go a little more frequently than that because my hair is not going to be, you know, in braids hidden under a very, you know, laid wig. And I'm going to have my natural hair out, my natural curl. So since it's going to be out, I'm going to have to take care of it more. But that's why I'm investing in some of these products that I think I previously mentioned. Like, I'm really big into melanin hair care right now. And I'll leave Whitney's social media links down below and her website, of course. I'm really into her products because my hair likes them. And I just discovered Miel. So I got that from Amazon. And my hair seems to like it. Because, you know, some hair products just don't work for everybody, you know. I know there's like hair categories like type 4, type 3 and all that jazz, but just the reality of it is, number one, not everyone's head is full of just one kind of hair texture. Like on one side of my head, my hair is coarser, while on the other side, it's a little bit more wavy. And then some parts of my head, like in the front, tends to be drier, like around this part, while in the back, it's always, you know, super, like low porosity, where I would say like in the front, it's more of a high porosity. I don't know why, but that's what I'm getting at. Just because, you know, you have a certain, it looks like you have a certain hair texture when it's out, doesn't mean every strand on your head is that texture, which means you have to customize your hair care, which is both, you know, annoying and expensive. I mean, for some of us, you know, some people enjoy the process. I don't, you know, I could be doing other things besides twisting my hair right now. But I also don't want to have breakage, mats, and I want to retain my length, you know? Because, shoot, 3 years in the making, I'm not going to purposely let it go down the drain. Because that would just be stupid, you know? I paid all this money for this hair, you know? Paid all this money to get my hair healthy. I'm going to keep it healthy as long as I can, you know what I mean? Jolly me. Oh, see, already... Ugh, so much of it. It's so much of it. And this is the thing. I know there's people that have more hair than I do. And I'm just like, how do you do it? Men and women. Like, I'll be seeing people on social media with all this luscious curly hair. And I'm just like, more power to you, man. More power to you. Because I cannot deal. I cannot deal. All right. So this is going fairly fast, but that's because I'm doing big sections, but like I said, I got stuff to do. All right, so as far as makeup content, I know I'd be saying, oh, I'm going to do my makeup. I know I'm going to do my makeup on camera. Obviously, I haven't. Don't come for me. Just obviously, I haven't. But I'll try. I mean, summer's here, so I'm sure I can do an updated summer foundation routine. I'm very minimalist when it comes to my makeup these days. I think I've already said that. I barely wear eyeshadow, so I have all these eyeshadows sitting in my drawer. I am trying to, you know, sell them on Poshmark. I haven't posted them yet as of filming this video, but by the time I upload this video, they'll probably be on there. So the link to my Poshmark is down below so you can see my closet, because I will be posting a lot of my eyeshadows on there. Most of them are depotted. Like I have a Z palette full of, you know, Pat McGrath and ABH single shadows, but whatever. I don't think that's a huge deal for people. So, but yeah, do you see all this hair? I mean, and you know, shrinkage is real, but like my aunt left a message on one of my Instagram posts when I posted that picture of my natural hair blown out, like when I was at Kentoya's 5 weeks ago. Like my hair has grown longer than that now. Like that's my hair when it's wet, kind of thing. Anyway, she's like, you have such pretty hair. Why do you wear wigs? I was like, because it's growing season, auntie. The winter is growing season. And then in the summer, we reap the benefits of the discipline we had during the winter to not manipulate our natural hair. Do you guys have a growing season? I mean, if you're on a hair journey, have you decided what your growing season is? Do you have a growing season? Or do you maintain the health of your hair, like your natural hair, while it's out the entire year? Like, let me know down in the comments. I love hair. I love my kind of hair. I love straighter texture hair. I love wavy hair. I just love hair because, like, hair is one of those things, like, that can change everything. Like, if you can go from, you know, looking super young to looking older with a different haircut or a hair color, like, I love hair. I think I've always loved hair. Like, my sister has my younger sister, she has a looser texture than I do. That girl don't take care of her hair. Oops. That was an alarm. That girl don't take care of her hair. I wish she did. She'd have, you know, her hair is, I would like to say it's easier to take care of because I think she has low porosity hair too. But since it's less coily than mine and more on the wavy side, then she doesn't have to go through all this twist and stuff. She could just, like, throw it up and let it dry and not have to worry about single strand knots and stuff like that. But, all right, let's do the front over here. Ugh. So, yeah. What I would usually be doing if I wasn't filming is I'd be listening to an audiobook while I do this. Right now I'm listening to the Shadowhunter series on Audible, which I liked the first two books. Like, the narrator for the first two books was really good. But this last one is not... Like, they have two narrators for it. It's a male and a female. And I cannot stand the female's voice. Like, she kind of talks like this. And she inflects a little bit. Chase. Da, 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 da. Like, I don't... And she doesn't do the voices. Like, I love audiobook narrators that do the voices. Like Jim Dale for Harry Potter. Oh, my God. I love it. Not only is Harry Potter, of course, like, one of the best, you know, series ever. Don't come for me. I will fight you. I'm not talking about Fantastic Beasts, you know, the shit they coming out now in the theaters. I'm talking about the original books. Like, they were good. And then when they got turned into audiobooks, yeah, I definitely bought them. But, yeah, but I love me some Jim Dale. I just messed the end of that up. But we're just going to curl it anyway. We're just going to curl it anyway and pray for the best. Okay. Love me some Jim Dale. So, also, if you notice, I do have thinning around my hairline. Now, I'm pretty sure it's genetic because both my aunt and my mother had thinning edges as they got older. They're not super bad, but I'm doing my best to, like, save what I have because I have a larger forehead, and it looks huge from this angle because, like, you guys are down angled up, so it looks massive. But I'm trying to make sure that the hairline that I do have doesn't, like, recede, which for wig wearing, you know, would be very helpful. But when I have my natural hair out, then I just look like I have a dome on top of my head or in front of my, you know, right above my eyes. Which, if you have a big forehead, that's no offense, but I don't want a big forehead because of my hair receding. I'd rather have a big forehead because I was born with a big forehead rather than because of something that I can prevent. Oh my God, why do I keep messing the ends of these up? Oh, and the reason I do twist out, I know I'm all over the place with this video, but I'm literally sitting in my room talking to my phone. Okay, so And the reason I do twist outs instead of braid outs is because I find that my hair gets a little bit more tangled when it's braided rather than when it's twisted. Also, if I were to braid it up, it would take me longer to get the braids, do the braids. So that's why I'm doing this. I want this as a twist. Is that too big of a piece? Maybe. Let's do this. Oh, and when I did take my braids out, I did not have a crap ton of shedding, which was really good because I had left my hair in for super long. The longest I have left my foundation braids in has been 6 weeks. But after that I went to Kentoyia. So this is the longest my hair has been in braids since I'm doing it. So I was really worried that I wasn't going to have the patience to, comb out my braids and comb out all of the shed hair before I got in the shower. But I did. It took me an hour to an hour and a half to detangle my hair from those braids because you have all the shed hair and there's a lot of buildup on your scalp. Even though I do rinses, I use apple cider vinegar as a rinse while my hair is in braids, but that can only do so much, because you can't really scrub your scalp. I mean, you can, but then that's going to loosen up your braids, and if you're trying to keep your braids in for a while, you don't want to loosen them up. So it could have been worse, but then all the buildup, transfers to, the first couple inches in your hair. So you got to be careful. I did it again. You have to be careful when you're taking your braids out because you're going to have buildup. And then if you add water to it, that's going to make it sticky. And that's why it's important to try to comb out the visible buildup and separate your hair before you add water. Like when you're detangling your hair from, not that I'm a professional or anything, but I see that that's how Kentoyia does it. She combs out all the excess hair before she washes my hair. Because like I said, the hair would be sticky and sticking to one another and cause, tangles and, breakage if it gets knotted and stuff. And if it's preventable, why not prevent it? You know what I mean? And you're supposed to start from the ends when you have curly hair. I'm just bad. I'm just bad all around. So I'm going to do these last 2 sections and then I'm going to end this video because once again, I don't think you guys just want to sit here, listen to me talk and watch me do my hair. It's probably boring and I'm running out of things today. Out of things to say. But when I'm filming this, what is today? Today is April 30th. I cannot believe that we're already a quarter of the way through 2022. Like my brain can't wrap around that. My brain cannot wrap around how fast these years are flying by. Lady is going to be 4 in May. So, and then she's getting ready for preschool next year. And the struggle with that is still real because she's a special needs child. So finding her somewhere to go is not the hard part. Finding her somewhere where I'm comfortable with her going is the hard part because we're talking about my child's education for the rest of her life. And, it's what you learn, in primary school that is the foundation for everything else. So because she learns differently, I need to make sure that she's in an environment that is conducive to her learning around peers because, children are cruel. So around peers that are not going to get in the way of her absorbing knowledge, because I am one of those parents. I see this already. I'm going to be one of those parents where if my kid tells me that they're being bullied, I'm going to call the school and I'm going to call the parents of the kid that, is bullying my child. I'm not going to be one of those. I'm going to be a very vocal parent, because there's shit. Because why not, Why not? If you don't say nothing, then no one knows nothing. Nothing gets done. And that's never really how I've been. Alright, so I'm just spraying my hair. Okay, well, I'm going to end this video. I might film taking these out on Sunday night or something, but this is what they're looking like on my finished side. So I'm just going to finish up this last section. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, I don't have a camera, so I'm doing my best. This angle is terrible, but whatever, it's already said and done. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Press the subscribe button down in the description box so you don't miss any more content from me. Don't forget to share this video because, you know, sharing is caring. And I'll probably be sharing more natural hair videos when I go to Cantoya on the 13th. I'll ask her if I can film the whole process. If I decide to get blonde done, I'll ask her to film it so that way you guys can see the whole transformation from this to this golden halo of hair that I'm going to have. And I'm not sure if I'm going to ask her to do like a streak or just the back or just have my whole head blonde. I haven't really decided that either, but we'll see when the 13th comes around. Anyway, I hope to see you in the next video whenever that is. Bye!